All right, friends. Usually when I say the word leftovers and holidays, you think of what?
Thanksgiving.
Turkey, Thanksgiving,
Okay.
Christmas.
And how long are you eating those leftovers, right?
After a couple days, I'm ready for something
3
different.
days.
3 days. That's all you give yourselves, huh?
Yep.
All right. Well, when I'm talking about leftovers and holidays, I'm really talking about the prep that you're about to make, and it deals with cleaning baseboards, closets, and finding that leftover paint.
You want to keep leftover paint to use for touch-ups. When you get a ding on the wall, to paint it over.
Yes, that is the idea, but that only works if you've stored the paint correctly in the first place. Consumer Reports says the key to making leftover paint last is sealing it.
Here in our lab, we have paints that are over 10 years old, and because we stored them properly, we can still use them whenever we need them. You want to keep water from evaporating from the paint and keep microorganisms from getting into the can.
Creating an airtight seal is key. First, get all the paint out of the channel where the lid locks in. Use a wet cloth wrapped around a flathead screwdriver. You'll want to push it into the channel and drag it all the way around the whole can several times, and then gently hammer down the lid. Store your paint out of direct sunlight, anywhere from 50 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, because temperature extremes can ruin the paint, so avoid anywhere that it can freeze or get too hot. And this is helpful. If you only have a small amount of paint left, it's better to transfer the paint to a clean jar with a screw-on lid. All right, and to me, this was actually key. You see that picture in the middle there? Label your project paints so you know what it is without having to open up. Okay, I have a bunch of mystery cans in my house. That's all I'm going to say about that.
I love mystery cans. But so we ruined ours because we didn't know that, and we put it in the attic.
Oh, and it froze.
Yeah, and heated. It's probably
Right,
boiling.
yeah,
liquid.
all of that, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
When we moved into our house, there were a ton of cans, like paint cans, in the shed, and we still don't know what they are or why they're there.
So should Stacy toss them out?
So
or?
what Stacy should do, right, in your spare time with the kid is, or the hubby, you guys need to open them up,
Okay.
see if they're worth keeping, and if so, figure out where they are in your house, right, and then write it down on the can, because you are going to have to touch up the stuff on your walls. I mean, it just happens, does it not? I mean, Eric, you got 4 kids.
Yeah.
I just think the Sharpie or the crayon on the walls,
Oh
right?
gosh.
Yeah, the nicks and the dings, all that. And a
True.
coworker told me some of his friends have a binder listing each room with all the paints and the trim colors and where they
Wow.
bought it. And you're saying, yes, that's a good idea?
It's very organized.
And Eric's like, yeah, we don't have
It is
that. All right. Happy holiday honey-do list time.